and spew whatever anti-Semitic garbage or whatever they want. And quite frankly, I say if you're a citizen of a country, you got free speech. You can say it as long as you don't hurt somebody. But will there be purges of people that maybe look like Hitler, or their dog looks like Hitler, or maybe people keep seeing Mary or Jesus in bagels and Danishes? If someone sees Hitler maybe in vines growing on your house, will you be arrested? And by the way, I'm not joking. That's what this is. With the teapot and JCPenney, it's reaching that level where now people will say, hey, let's get Mexican food. Let's go, don't say the word Mexican. Or let's go get Chinese. Don't say Chinese. I've seen it in Austin. People shout it down. Knowledge is now criminal. Just like homosexual. They say that's a hateful word. Robin Page of the BBC was actually arrested a decade ago, a host of One Man and His Dog, because he said rural communities deserve the same rights as homosexuals and Mexicans or Muslims or anybody else. He listed a whole group of people. And ladies and gentlemen, because he said homosexual, he was arrested. Heterosexual, homosexual. Even if something's hurtful, you should be able to say it. But Facebook says no. So that's where all this is going, to shut down free speech, not to stop radicals or whatever, or extremists. We're going to go to our guest here in a moment. But first, here's Paul Watson commenting on the viral video from Mark Meekin. We'll also give you his YouTube channel and more if you want to see the thought crimes for yourself. But since then, tens of millions of views, hundreds of articles. And I was reading, he said he was sorry. I want to hear still if he thinks he's bad. I don't think he's bad. I think Mark's a funny guy. He may have bad taste in politics, but hey, that's his right. We're going to talk to him in a moment, but here's Paul Watson breaking it down.
28-year-old Marcus Meacham was arrested for hate crimes after posting this joke video of his girlfriend's dog reacting to Nazi slogans.
My girlfriend is always ranting and raving about how cute and adorable her wee dog is. And so I thought I would turn them into the least cute thing that I could think of, which is a Nazi. Buddha, do you want to gas the juice? Gas the juice? Jews. Sieg Heil. Jews.
The video went viral, receiving 18,000 thumbs up to just 1,200 thumbs down. The vast majority of viewers thought that it was hilarious, but thanks to a small minority of perpetually offended retards, Meacham got a home visit from the Scottish.
And then he got arrested. All right, let's stop Paul's video right there. And again, Paul is pronouncing his name Meacham like I did. It's Meekin is how he likes it pronounced. And Mark Meekin joins us. Mark, I tell you, I don't know if I can be associating with somebody like you. I mean, you got a Guy Fawkes mask behind you, too. If you kind of cut off the handlebar mustache and only left the middle, that'd be Hitler as well. Do you want to, I mean, are you really sad for what you did? Are you really sorry?
I feel in the long run I didn't do anything wrong. It was clearly satire. It was clearly a joke. I wasn't setting out to cause any hurt or offence to any people. If anything, I was wanting people to laugh. Just obviously it was taken the wrong way. That was all, really.
Maybe you are a bad person. Maybe John Cleese should be arrested. Have you seen him do his Hitler spoofs that I think are probably, you could say, more distasteful than yours?
Yeah, I've seen the joke where he actually, done the whole mustache thing, and he even goose stepped out the room and things like that as well. I've seen all the jokes like that. I've seen various jokes in relation to, Nazis, Jews, and things like that as well. But it doesn't matter
if England and the UK fought Hitler. Now you've got to take on Hitler's mantle. Do you want to apologize for Hitler right now?
It's not my duty to apologise for Hitler. It wasn't my fault or anything like that.
Do you want to apologise for Jar Jar Binks?
No, I don't need to apologise for that, no.
You are wearing a Star Wars shirt?
Yeah. I'm not a Jar Jar Binks fan myself, no.
That's because you're racist against Caribbean lizards?
No, I'm not racist against Caribbean lizards either, no.
Well, all right, now, Mark, we're starting to watch you a little closer. Actually, we may be onto something here. Getting serious, describe what the police did, what ended up happening. I mean, did they have straight faces? How could they watch your pug horrified by Hitler? That's a cute pug, by the way. I mean, what's the issue here?
Well, they came to my house. as soon as they arrived, they said, "I'm sure you know why we're here." They explained why they were here and everything, and I let them in. They explained the situation, that it's being classed as a hate crime, and then they just basically said, "Well, we're here to arrest you." They let me get changed and stuff like that, but while I was getting changed, they were going around my house. They were taking photos of everything in my house and stuff like that as well. They were like taking photos of like the wall behind me and everything like that as well.
Are they like social justice warriors themselves? They thought they had like a thought criminal on their... I mean, how were they behaving? Were they taking this serious?
And they were taking it serious, yeah. They basically... some of the things that they were saying to me as well was one of the officers felt that the video could actually promote hatred towards Jews. They thought it actually promoted Nazi culture, and they feel it could actually inspire people to hate Jews instead of just see it as a piece of satire, which is what it was.
Have you heard, it's actually in mainstream news, that they're now hiring former Stasi commanders in Germany to list people criticizing open borders, and the German police are arresting them? I mean, this is starting to get scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that it just sort of feels that I understand that there's certain things that we actually have to arrest people for, and certain things that should be regarded as crimes. I don't think hurting someone's feelings is a crime. It's not a crime in any sense.
No, it's never been under common law, Magna Carta, or anything else in the West. But in Saudi Arabia, it is. If you, a woman goes out without a hood on her head, they can kill her because that hurts her husband's feelings. And the left seems to ally with those folks. Let me ask you this question. Where are you now? Are you still charged? Are they still proud of themselves? Are they going to arrest John Cleese? I mean, is there an arrest warrant out for him?
No, as far as I know, the police haven't spoken to me since then. I was arrested. I was kept in jail overnight. Then I was kept in jail for court for the next day. Just before I was due to go to court, I was granted what's called Procurator Fiscal Liberation, which means the Procurator Fiscal decided to release me. This can either be a case of they didn't feel like they had enough evidence to actually bring the charge against me.
Sir, that's a false arrest. And under Magna Carta, common law, and the Scottish Constitution, you are due serious restoration. This is a civil rights violation. And if you don't see, the reason people in the UK are so bullied is you're so friendly, you're so nice, and you have to stand up for everybody's rights, sir. I think you really should bring legal action against them because there aren't thought crimes last time I checked.
Well, I thought that as well, but obviously until all this, No,
I mean, it's the police that need to be arrested. Seriously.
Yeah. A lot of people were kind of finding it funny because the police thought the video itself was offensive. They thought it was going to promote, hatred of Jewish people and things like that as well. But instead, all the arrest did was actually drew even more and more attention towards the video itself. Because ever since the arrest...
obviously, I mean, are you out to get Jews? I mean, even if you were, it's your free speech, but I mean, are you out to get Jews? I mean, you come off as a big leftist on your site.
No, I don't hate anyone. I don't hate any creed or race or anything like that at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's very stylish in Trendyville, and I'm not saying you're a bad guy. You are very funny, trendy, and you're actually a talented guy, to be outrageous, correct? I mean, that's kind of the style right now.
Short comedy is kind of what I do. I make a lot of offensive jokes. I laugh about terrible things and stuff like that as well, but it is all satire. I don't really...
No, I get it. I mean, that's all the rage at any big comedy club.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It kind of seems though you actually need to have your job listed as comedian, though, to, get away with it.
Well, we're going to go out to break here with just a clip of John Cleese, again, committing thought crimes far worse than yours of Monty Python. And I'm calling for the Scottish police to put a warrant out for John Cleese. Here it is.
As hate speech. Then my entire channel is hate speech. It's getting close to where I'm going to have to leave the country simply to continue to make YouTube videos. They're already arresting people who criticize Muslim immigration on Twitter. Now satire. Frigging satire that's not even malicious will not be tolerated. And this is by no means a one-off case. Just a few days ago, a Muslim police chief in Manchester said, freedom of speech does not mean freedom of offending culture, religion, or tradition.
So let's stop there and back it up to Cleese, because they showed the video for TV viewers, but I want to play it for radio listeners as well. And John Cleese has come out and said, you can't go to a college campus or even on TV and say anything now. And that's what Seinfeld's daughter came and said, how dare you say you're moving back to New York so I can meet more boys? Men and women together is bad. And he thought she was really stupid till he found out, no, that's what they're teaching. Male, female, he, she. Don't say it. Someone else might not be a he or a she. Well, okay, but I'm allowed to be a he or a she or whatever I want. You could be a 5-foot, black woman and think you're a 7-foot Chinese jet pilot from Pluto, but it doesn't make it real. But listen, I don't hate you because you think you're a 7-foot Chinese jet pilot from Pluto. The point is, I'm going to be able to say you're crazy. It's like the woman who had the state pay to have Drano dumped in her eyes, and they had all these people on the British television thinking it was great. This is in the U.S., but they show it there and go, she has courage. She blinded herself, and now the taxpayer pays for it. Any mental illness is now being promoted as good. The other is pouring drain cleaner in your eyes, the next trendy social justice movement. No, I should be able to say, and it's my opinion, but let me tell you, it's my opinion, 2 + 2 = 4, that this woman is an absolute freakazoid nutcase that wants attention. And I realize more and more in this new trendy thing where you've got to be a victim, women especially, men commit most of the armed robberies and rapes. We're going to our guest in a moment. I'm just making these points, see what he says. But in criminology, women make stuff up, lie on average more than men, and will claim they're victims of things that didn't happen. They'll say horrible things happened to them just so they can go to court, and it's proven none of it's true, but they don't care because they've got 10 of their girlfriends there in the audience feeling sorry for them. It's drama queen behavior. Listen, if you want to dump Drano in your nice fruitcake, you need to be locked up because you're going to hurt yourself. People that used to hurt themselves, we put them in rubber rooms. Now I got to pay for you to chop your Johnson off or to pour Drano in your eyes. And the new movement is with the nuggets or whatever. They cut their arms and legs off and live in a box and wear diapers. I ain't paying for you to live in a diaper with your arms and legs chopped off. You need to be in a frickin' rubber room. Let's play the John Cleese clip and go back to our thought criminal friend.
Who's this then? Start you, my I'll do that for anymore.
He would have also been hit with hate crimes charges for this Monty Python sketch.
I am not a Arsenalist, but
Charlie Chaplin would have been...
Oh, yeah, Charlie Chaplin. No. Let's put the pro-Hitler Jew up who should be arrested, too. Of course, he's not, but it doesn't matter. Let's arrest Charlie Chaplin. Here it is.
Been thrown in a jail cell for the same reason. If they're now treating any video content whatsoever that causes offense.
That's right, and anybody can be offended. This is a political takeover. Isn't the real fascist threat the folks that want to control language, sir? Again, the thought criminal that created Hitler Dog, Mark Meekin. And Mark, how do we visit your website, your YouTube? What are some of the other thought crimes you're engaged in?
Nothing really. I just kind of want to make people laugh. That was all. Just me and my friends just like making stupid videos. Most of them were all just sort of inside jokes between ourselves, and we didn't think people would find it funny, but apparently they do. And it's just all sort of blew up from there. That was all it was, really, and didn't really want to commit any thought crimes.
No, I get it. Around the office, our form of entertainment is inside jokes, which no one else would understand. But aren't those the best types of jokes?
Yeah, they are. I mean, I find them funny. I thought maybe other people would find them funny. I didn't really set out to offend anyone or anything like that. Just sadly, that's what happened. But it seems that it was only a very, very small, minority of people that were actually offended. And it's just that for someone to actually be arrested for hurting someone's feelings is, it's absurd.
Well, tell us the name of your channel.
It's Count Dankula. It's the name of the channel, yeah.
Not Count Dracula, but Count Dankula.
Yeah, Count Dankula, yeah.
Now, let me ask you the really serious question, Mark Meekin. Is the dog the holy one? Now, you'll say I'm worshiping Hitler. It's a joke, folks. Is the dog around?
The dog is here, just next to me, yeah.
Please, will you please put it in your lap?
Yeah, no problem. Bring him up.
What's the name of Hitler Dog?
His name's Buddha.
Oh, my gosh. Is that a boy or girl?
He's a boy.
A lot of folks don't like pugs. I really like them.
Yeah, he's a lovely dog, yeah.
Now, do you think that dog's having pro-Hitler thoughts right now, or is he thinking about food?
He's thinking about food. That's why he did the salute and everything. It was so he could get a treat.
Can we get a Hitler salute right now? Or are you going to get arrested again? Now, see, you're scared. John Cleese can do it, and the BBC can, Faulty Towers can, but you can't. So is freedom 2 + 2 = 4, or is freedom the right to have your pug salute Hitler? Which he isn't saluting Hitler, but he's simulating a fascist salute for school children to educate them about the horrors of the Nazis that controlled what people could say and do. Oh, I've heard of this before.
Well, it's just a case of any kind of restriction on free speech in any way is probably one of the most dangerous things to mankind.
But you are scared to have... Ask the dog about Hitler. Come on.